The crypto markets had a nice little bounce back yesterday, stock markets as well. And guess what? There'll be more days like this. Numbers will continue to go up. And those aren't my words. Those are the words of the world's biggest financial influencer, the President of the United States. We got that to talk about. We got ETH. We got charts. We got a lot to cover today. We're going to get straight into it. So, first and foremost, the Don. Good day in the U.S. stock market. Things up. But there will be many more days like this. America is very rich again and stronger than ever before. Thank you for your attention to this matter. He's so goofy. Why does he always say that? Anyway, there is going to be a lot of market pump coming. If Donald Trump gets his way, all these investments start flooding and people get good jobs. They have money to buy dog coins, okay? Markets are going to pump. They're going to bring rates down. Rate cuts are already predicted to start in September. He gets a new Fed chair next year. He puts that guy in. They keep rates at like 1% forever. Things are going to go absolutely bonkers nuts. Oh, yeah, it's going to cause problems in the economy, which is for later us to worry about. But short-term us, things are going to go up dramatically, okay? Big things are coming. They continue to juice the economy. They continue to juice the markets. Donald Trump wants the markets to go up, okay? Goldman Sachs says expect the Fed to deliver 3 consecutive 25 basis point rate cuts starting in September. Bullish for Bitcoin. We're currently at 4.5%, 4.25 to 4.5% Fed rate. Okay, so 75 basis points gets us down to 3.75. That's a start. Needs more, but that's a start. Job markets are weakening. This should be a warning sign for Jerome Powell. Yeah, I know he's concerned about inflationary potential forces from tariffs, but at some point, he's got to do something. He can't resist forever. You got to cut the damn rates, Jerome. And even though he doesn't need to, again, we had the dot-com boom happen with rates over 4% the whole time. But the labor market is weakening, and that's not a good sign for the Fed, okay? Tom Lee, ever the bull, prepare for a massive rally in August. Inflation already under 2%. Okay, if the Fed were the ECB, the European Central Bank, they'd already be cutting rates. In fact, the ECB is already cutting rates. Lee calls for the S&P 500 to surge this month, be above 7,000 within 12 months. We are looking at a mega rally for all markets. The AI bubble is not going away. The crypto bubble is not going away. These things are just getting started. I know it's really hard to sometimes be in the markets when every day it seems like we're 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or like 3 steps forward, or 5 steps forward, and then like 4 steps back. You know, like it's frustrating. I get it. It's been a really hard market cycle for a lot of participants, but the flip side is it's been a really good market cycle because with this slow, consistent, measured grind is actually a positive thing. Anyway, price of Bitcoin bounced back yesterday, of course, from this key support, which was the previous resistance of the previous all-time high. Now, we got up as far as the 20-day EMA yesterday. Classic move. Rejected there. So the mission for Bitcoin bulls right now is to get the price back over $116,000 approximately, which is the 20-day EMA. So bulls need to defend 112 and they need to retake 116 in the short term in order for the market to flip back into broader bullish momentum. Okay, MACD could be a leading indicator here for us that we are starting to close the gap a little bit and move the histograms back towards a potential bullish crossover in the coming days and weeks. Okay, something to keep an eye out for. Guys, if you're trading these markets, I know that's you. You got Bitfinex, where I'm doing most of my trading these days. And here's the deal. Okay, they have an insane deal right now. Actually, it's a bonkers deal. You gotta listen to this. But Bitfinex, deep liquidity, no KYC, no VPN, available to literally anyone, anywhere, including you. Yes, you. So if you want to start trading over there exclusively with my link down below, go check it out. You're going to get VIP level 3. It's a 30% discount on your trading fees. Huge. If you're trading a lot, you know how huge it is. But also other amazing bonuses. Up to $8,000 plus 3 effing Ethereum. So it's almost $20,000 in bonuses for the top trading volumes. There's great prizes right the way up. Plus, this is a big one. Super easy cash to get. Up to $400 in deposit bonus. So you deposit $2,000, you get $400 cash back, money in your account, or you put $1,000, you get $200 back, you deposit $500, you get $100 back. It's a crazy deal. It's a limited time offer. Links down below. You should go check it out. Thank you very much. So, thank you for attention to this matter. Okay, let's continue. Ethereum ETFs just had their largest outflows ever. Should we worry? No, Mr. Crypto. I know it's a rhetorical question, but anyway, we had weeks of the biggest inflows ever for Ethereum ETFs. Seeing a big outflow day. I'm not worried at all. It's fine. Ethereum has finally caught the attention of Wall Street after basically a year of being completely ignored by Wall Street. And we covered that here. And that was one of the key reasons for me to be quite pessimistic on Ethereum at the start of the year, is that Wall Street wasn't bidding. Now Wall Street's bidding in a massive, massive way, okay? Whales and institutions keep buying. According to Look on Chain, another 3 fresh wallets bought 63,837 Ethereum via Falcon X and Galaxy Digital OTC today. Yikes, that's crazy. Since July 9th, listen to this. Since July 9th, a total of 14 fresh wallets have accumulated 856,554 Ethereum. That's insanity, okay? This is a huge percentage of total supply being gobbled up by massive whales right now. Whales are looking at ETH and they're saying, hey, I can probably 3x my money from here to wherever ETH tops out at with extreme size. That's the thing. You can't put a $3.16 billion into a low cap market cap shitter, can you? No, but you can do that into ETH and you can get a liquid exit without very much slippage. And that's why these big coins are very attractive to big money players. Paul Barron says, 3 of the biggest ETH whales I know are telling me to double down, saying you're not bullish enough. The street is primed Wall Street, and this is going to be bigger than you even expected. ETH to the moon, apparently. Awesome. Publicly traded Bitmine immersion buys another 208,000 ETH. We're 757. Dude, Bitmine to the effing moon. That's crazy. They're buying so much ETH. This is crazy. I own Bitmine and SharpLink Gaming, by the way, to ETH treasury companies. SharpLink Gaming also bought more ETH today, but not like this. Oh, Tom Lee, he's stacking, man. He's stacking like crazy. The ETH chart continues to be one of the better looking charts in the crypto market right now. All we did, it was basically a 20-day EMA retest right here, which is totally cool and normal. But again, the big boss remains 4K. I got a whole video coming pretty soon for you guys breaking down why 4K is such a big boss right now. But 4K is the big boss, okay? And when we break 4K, expect big fireworks. But it's a major psychological level. It's a multi-year resistance level. It may not be easy. You can see we had 2 attempts at it the other week. Didn't happen, okay? Bulls need to step it up. But with this kind of stacking energy we have going on, the bears can't keep the price down forever. The whales can't keep the price subdued forever. At some point, the sell walls will evaporate. Tom Lee and Joe Lubin are going to just eat through those damn things. All the other treasury companies, all the big whales buying, the ETFs buying. At some point, the buy pressure just becomes too damn much, and ETH has to break 4K. It's only a matter of time, okay? Solana, right now, we had a nice bounce off the 200-day EMA here. Really want to see it back above like 180 to say, hey, really bullish momentum is picking up here. But if you're looking for a long scenario here, now, of course, we said yesterday, hey, looking at a long from the 200-day EMA, not a bad bet. That so far would be in profit if you had hopped on that train. But here's the deal. We're now at a secondary spot here where maybe it's interesting once again, which is the 50-day EMA. So as long as price maintains above the 50-day EMA, that's around $166 right now approximately, then all good. We can see potentially a rally higher. But keep in mind, we're right now at an area of downtrend resistance, okay? So let's see how it plays out here over the next few days. This is a critical area for Solana bulls. They need to push the price really back up over the 20-day EMA, which would get us over the downtrend, and of course over the 20-day EMA. Short-term moving average showing bullish momentum taking back over. MACD starting to curl up again, but days away from MACD bullish crossover. It'll not going to happen before that actually happens, okay? So 170, if you're looking for a breakout trade, I'd say like 173 for a breakout trade, targeting back up to 200 or even trying to ride it to a new higher high here on the chart, okay, which could be around like 220 or something like that. So something to watch out for there. Potential breakout trade brewing for Solana here. XRP, very interesting spot right now for XRP. MACD curling up a lot closer than some of the other coins we're looking at here. But check this out. Nice downtrend. Breaking here yesterday, the downtrend. Second candle still above it. We did wick down to retest the top of that downtrend. I gotta zoom in here a little bit here for you guys. Right here. There we go. I zoom in there and you can see coming back down to retest the downtrend on that first candle breakout. Price still above the 20-day EMA. Very interesting spot right now for XRP. XRP bulls, they are trying to step it up here. They're trying to push the price back up. If you missed that sort of breakout momentum yesterday, still, I think, at an entry point here with entry around like 304, 305, something like that. But keeping your stop loss probably around like 295 or something, because that would say, okay, well, yeah, bulls failed and we got the move back down under the 20-day EMA. So let's see how this plays out here. But again, momentum starting to turn in the right direction here for XRP with potential breakout move coming in right here, right now, as we're watching the charts. So pretty cool stuff. I want to give a quick shout out to Say, which has been quietly doing a lot of stuff in the background. I've got this bag. And of course, you can see my portfolio disclosures, as always, down below in the YouTube description. Say DEX volumes had an all-time high of $1.5 billion in July. Nice, good. Increased on-chain activity, stronger DeFi ecosystem, new project developers using Say. Chart not looking too bad, okay? It did lose the 20-day EMA all the way back here on the 28th of July. Has spent quite a few days under it, bounced off the 200-day, which is a nice sign to see. Bit of strength. I mean, how many coins are not even above their effing 200-day yet is shocking. How many coins, actually. We don't talk about a lot of them here because, well, their charts are looking pretty damn cooked. But, hey, not bad, Say. Coming back up to retest the 20-day EMA underside yesterday. Now, obviously, again, bulls need to step it up. These underside retests, whether for any of the coins we talked about today, can be a bit problematic because if we retest the underside and fail to push above, that's a bearish retest, okay? So that's the thing. Bulls need to step up the momentum here, push the prices back over the 20-day EMAs, which is about 30 cents here for Say, okay? So if Say can put in a daily candle close, let's say 31 cents. At 31 cents or higher, that could be a breakout momentum potential moment here, brewing, okay? But we also have to contend with the downtrend line here, which is around 33 cents. So if you're playing more conservatively, you wait for maybe like a 33 cent break, but probably a 31 cent move is going to be good enough, okay? A lot of meme coins still looking relatively cooked at the moment. This is WIF trading under all major moving averages. Momentum is starting to shift slightly back on the MACD here, but trading under all the key EMAs, downtrends, still not broken. Fart coin looking pretty similar. It's kind of just got back up to the 200-day EMA, so maybe not terrible risk reward on trying to enter into a long here, but again, coming into the downtrend line here. So a lot of memes are looking relatively similar right now. Memes, of course, run the hardest and also sell off the hardest. So like with WIF, for example, if you're looking for a re-entry on this, I'd wait for an EMA reclaim, which is not as exciting. I know you want to buy it, perfectly time the bottom down here at 82 cents or whatever. You're probably not going to do that. Most people didn't do that. Wait for the breakout trade. You'll make plenty of money on a trade there, which is around 96 cents right now. So, go long from 96 cents and put the stop loss down at like 92 cents or something. That would say that, okay, the 50-day EMA got rejected. But if you retake the 50-day EMA, probably interesting things start happening here with WIF as an example. And a lot of meme coins are looking in a relatively similar position right now. Okay. That's it. A lot of big things happening in the cryptocurrency markets. Look, they're low liquidity times in the market. They can be pretty dicey. But you can see Wall Street, even during August, is showing up. Bitmine's buying and SharpLink's buying and all that kind of stuff. And ETFs are still getting bids and all that sort of stuff. So don't get shaken out. Short-term volatility, it's normal in crypto, and it's brutal in crypto, as you know. This is part of the reason why we're in crypto. We love the volatility, right? Volatility is a downside. Nobody seems so keen on volatility the upside. That's exciting, right? Don't get shaken out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you back in the next one. Peace.